Bellampalli branch, Fatehnagar branch. Students, page number 138. We are in linear equations in two variables. Linear equations in two variables and exercise 6.3. Of course, we have total 5 exercises. We are in the third exercise. But for this year syllabus, these fourth exercise is deleted actually. These theory problems are deleted because some chapters are deleted for this year annual exam. So in that case, we have only 4 exercises. Now we are in the third exercise. But first see all problems. 10 problems, same model. Drawing the graph. So, of course, for each and every problem, if I draw the graph, you may feel bored. But don't feel bored because it is like a practice. So, just it is a practice. Even in higher classes also, you may require this idea. And a graph, generally, you have to practice in 8th, 9th class only. So, in higher classes, you won't get this type of practice. So, therefore, please don't feel bored because all models are same, all problems are same. Preparing the taking some x values, getting corresponding y values, and plotting the points on the graph, just joining. So all problems same procedure, nothing new, just like that. So in 6.5 exercise, in second question, so I will do one more problem so that we have 5 problems. 5 are same model. So I will do the fifth one. Y is equal to minus 3x. Same model. All 5 are same. We already did 1 or 2 problems in the previous class. Now I will do fifth one, y is equal to minus 3x. Then we go to the third question. That's all. Same model. All problems are same model. Just get an idea. So how we are preparing the points, how we are plotting on the graph, how we are joining. These 3 points you have to remember. See here, students, y is equal to minus 3x. This is the equation. X power is 1, y power is 1. This is the linear equation. Power is 1 means it is called linear. Linear means power is 1, x power 1, y power 1. This is a linear equation. How many variables? 2 variables, x and y. So, linear equation in 2 variables. That is our chapter. And one more thing is, whenever it is a linear equation, we will get a straight line. We won't get curves. We won't get any other shape. Perfectly a straight line. Every linear equation, linear itself, linear means first degree, linear means line. So every first degree equation, if you draw the graph, we will get a line only. So already I explained how to draw the graph in 5th chapter also. Even in coordinate geometry also, I explained how to draw the graph. So how to plot the points. Same continuation. Here also total each and every problem is graph like that. So now don't write, just listen because 3 days gap you may be forgotten how to get the table, how to plot the points. So if you have forgotten, I will remind you, don't write, first look at the procedure. Because remaining problems same model, even I miss 1 or 2 problems because you may feel bored if I solve each and every problem same model, that too, and graph. See, if it is a problematic steps and formulas like that, you may feel interesting. But just graph means you may feel bored. So some problems I may miss. So therefore, whatever problems I am explaining, you listen carefully. So don't write. Y is equal to minus 3x is the given equation. See here, given equation. Now, we have to prepare the table. See here. Take some x values, find the y value. some x values, prepare the y values. What x values we take? Any values you can take. Don't get confused. So why I am taking this number? Don't get that doubt. Any numbers you can take. Suppose, say I am taking -1, for example. 0, 1, 2. 2 points are enough actually. 3 points, you can take 3 points. Safe side, you can take 3 points. But I took one more also. Take any x values. You can decide. Generally we take 0, 1, 2, -1 like that only. Get the corresponding y values right here and write the points. And plot these points on the graph. Join the points, we will get a line. That is the problem. All problems same model. See here. X is equal to -1. X is equal to how much? -1. See here. Let x is equal to -1. Then what is y? I am taking x is equal to -1. Substitute here. 3 into y is equal to -3 into x is how much? Minus. Minus into minus plus 3. Take x is equal to 0. Take x is equal to 0. Find y value. Y is equal to -3 into x value what I took? 0. So 3 into 0 is 0. X value I took -1, y value I got 3. So -1 comma 3. X value I took 0, y also I got 0. 0, 0. I will take x is equal to 1. X is equal to 1. Y is equal to 3 into x value. How much I am taking? Sorry, -3 into. -3 into y is equal to -3x. So x I am taking 1. Y is equal to -3 into x value 1. So -3. X is equal to I am taking 2. What is y? Y is equal to -3 into x value how much? 2. -6. So if I take x value 1, what is y value I am getting? -3. 1 comma -3. I am taking x is equal to 2. So if I take x is equal to 2, what y value I am getting? -6. So 2 comma -6. Like that. As take any x value, I am taking x is equal to -1, x is equal to 0, x is equal to 1, x is equal to 3 points are enough. 2 points are enough, but we take 3 points generally. But I took fourth one also, just for practice. You should get idea. So if I take x is equal to 2, what I am getting? -6. I took -1, 0, 1, 2 for x values. If x is -1, what is y you have to find? You can't assume y values. You can assume any one value. X value you assume, you find y value. Y value you assume, substitute and get the x values. Any one you assume. So I assumed x values -1, 0, 1, 2. If I substitute x is equal to -1, -3 into -1 is +3. So 3. If I take x is equal to 0, y is equal to -3 into x value 0, 3 into 0 is 0, 0, 0. X value 0, y value 0. I took x is equal to 1. If I substitute x is equal to 1 here, -3 into x value 1, -3. So 1, -3. Now plotting these 4 points on the graph paper. Take the graph paper. In the middle of the graph, draw the horizontal line. Middle of the graph. Middle of the graph, draw the horizontal line. Middle. Same from the middle of the graph, draw the vertical line with the help of the scale. That too bordering the big squares. There will be big squares and small squares. So take the big square, because big square there will be some lines. On the same line if you draw with the scale, so you will get the vertical line, horizontal line. See, anywhere we should not draw the line. See the borders, already there will be lines. On that line only you draw. Thick lines and thin lines. On thick lines you draw, because every big box there will be a thick line. See here, for example, this type, this will be the graph paper. So inside there is a small boxes. For every 10 there will be a big box. 10 small boxes, there will be a big box. So draw the whenever I asked you to draw the vertical line, bordering this, don't draw in between like this. So in between you will get some confusion. So if you draw it with border, big line like this. So from there we can count 1. Each small box will be 1, or each big box will be 1. This is -1 like this side. If it is a big box this side, this will be 1. Like that you can take. See here. Now each big box you take 1, 2, 3 like that. See here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 like that, approximately. This side negative. This is y-axis. The vertical is called y-axis. Horizontal is called x-axis. Vertical line y-axis. Horizontal line is x-axis. This is 0, 0 starting point, denoted by O. Now this side negative values. No, each big box take 1. So this is -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6 like this. Positive y values. Y-axis, so take y values. 1, 2, 3, 4. Each big box, -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6. Each box you take it as 1. So this is one box, 1, 2, 3 like that. -1, -2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. -1, -2, -3. Now plot these points. Don't write. First look at me. X value -1, y value 3. See, x -1, y 3. X -1, x-axis, x -1. X -1, y 3. See, x -1, y 3. See here, y is 3, x is -1. X -1, y 3. Somewhere here, approximately. You will get approximately, because this is not graph paper. If you use the graph paper, you will get exact. X -1, y 3. X0, y0. X0, y0. See here, X0, y0. X0, y0. Say this is A, for example. First point. Next, O. X1, y -3. See here, X1, y -3. This is the point. Say B, for example. This is the point. X1, y -3. X1, y -3. Last point. X2, y -6. See here, X2, x-axis, X2, y minus 6, y minus 6, see, this is say point C for example. Join all these points, that is our line. But if you are using the graph, we will get perfect line. But if you are using white paper, so one point will be like this, one point, you can't get a perfect line. So you will get approximately. See here also I may not get perfect line because this is not graph paper. So you will get line like this. Join the points. Join all the points, that is our line, y is equal to minus 3x. This is our line, y is equal to minus 3x, that is a line. Join A, O, B, C. A, O, B, C. Join all the points with a scale. You will get a line. But if you are not using the graph, so if you are drawing with the scale, you will get B somewhere here, C somewhere here. You won't get on the line. Same line you won't get. So that's why many times I asked you to bring the graph paper so that you can plot the points exactly. So you will get a line like this. Okay. So draw this. Draw this. All problems same model. Just it is for practice. As many problems as possible we will try. Otherwise some problems I will leave. This is the way of drawing y is equal to minus 3x. Take any x value. I am taking x is equal to minus 1, 0, 1, 2. I am taking 4 values. 3 are enough. Even 2 also enough. Because if you know only these 2 points, suppose if you plotted, you join with the scale. Continue the line. Continue this side also. Same, 2 points also sufficient. But 3 points will be better. Safe side. So if I take x is equal to minus 1, substitute minus 1 here, minus into minus plus 3. If I take x is equal to 0, substitute 0 here, 0 into 3 is 0. So x minus 1, y3, x minus 1, y3, minus 1 comma 3 is a point. x0, y0, x0, y0. I plotted the points on this and I joined them and I got a line. Right. So after preparing this table, plotting these points on the graph. Join the points. We get a straight line. We got a line. Plotting these points on the graph paper. What we did after preparing this, what we did? Plotting these points on the graph. Join the points. Join the points. What we got? We got a line. We got a line. Straight line. We got a straight line. Plotting these points on the graph. Join the points. We get a straight line. Right. Complete it. See here, students, actually in this we have y is equal to x, and second is y is equal to 2x, third is y is equal to minus 2x, and fourth is y is equal to 3x, and just now we completed y is equal to minus 3x. All 5 bits are like this. So same model you can prepare. You can draw the graph, take some x values and get the corresponding y values, prepare the points, plot on them, join with the scale. Now, see, if x, in all this complete chapter itself, x power is 1, y power is 1. So if x power is 1, y power is 1, if you draw the graph, we won't get curves. Always we will get a straight line. That's why this equation is called linear equation. Linear means line. Linear means first degree. We can also call it as linear means line. So this equation represents what? A line. Next, if it is only x and y, so equations will be two types. If it is only y is equal to 3x or y is equal to something like this, or there will be some constant also, something here. So these two types. If this is like this, there is no constant here. All these lines if you draw, in the last class also we have drawn the line for these two. So now I explained the graph of this. If you draw all these graphs, all these lines passes through origin only. All these lines will pass through origin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 problems. All this if you draw the line, so it will pass through origin. Next, see the question. All of you open the textbooks. See the question after drawing all these 5 graphs. So we are asked to tell our conclusion. See the first conclusion. Are all the equations of the form y is equal to mx? So all these equations are in the form of y is equal to mx. That is our question. See here. See, in the conclusion, we are asked to answer for this. All these equations are in the form of y is equal to mx or not? Yes. All these are in the form of y is equal to mx. Here x value is, here m is 1. 1 into x, x. Here m is 2. 2x. M is minus 2. M is 3. M is minus 3. So all these are in the form of y is equal to mx? Yes. Next. Second, don't write, I will give the notes. Second, are all these graphs passing through origin? All these graphs passing through origin? Yes, it is passing through origin. Even if you draw the line for this, you will get approximately like this. This will be y is equal to x. If you draw for y is equal to 2x, you will get approximately like this. It will also pass through origin. Y is equal to 2x. Next, y is equal to minus 2x. Whenever there is a minus, so you will get this side. You will get like this. Y is equal to minus 2x. Y is equal to 3x, already I draw. So next, what is left? Y is equal to 3x. Y is equal to 3x will be like this. So like this. If you observe, all will pass through the origin. So the conclusion is, write on the conclusion. Conclusion. It is asked in the question actually. If it is not asked, we don't write. Just we draw the graph, that is over. But in this question, something is asked. You see the textbook. Write down. All the given equations, write down. All the given equations are in the form of, write down. All the given equations are in the form of y is equal to mx. First you write first one, yes. You write first one, yes. Then you write this conclusion. Because question is, are all the equations are in the form of y is equal to mx? Yes. Yes. All the given equations are in the form of y is equal to mx. Second conclusion is yes. Yes. All the graphs passing through origin? Yes. All the graphs are passing through origin. All the graphs are passing through origin. All the given equations are in the form of y is equal to mx. That is the first conclusion. Second conclusion is yes, all the graphs are passing through the origin. Third is also asked. What is your conclusion? Same points again we write. Already this is itself is a conclusion. Again we write here. Conclusion is all the equations of the form y is equal to mx will pass through the origin. That's all. That is the conclusion. Same I wrote here. Will pass through the origin. First question is it in the form of y is equal to mx? Yes. Actually, yes answer is enough. No need of writing this because anyway we are writing here. Just yes answer is enough. Yes. Second, are they passing through origin? Yes. What is the conclusion? All the equations in the form of y is equal to mx will pass through the origin. Suppose if I asked you to draw the graph of y is equal to 7x, you can draw the graph, but without drawing the graph also you can tell me that it will pass through the origin because there is no plus something, only x, y, that's all. It will definitely pass through the origin. It will be like this, somewhere like this. So first question answer is yes, second question answer is yes, third question answer is all the equations of the form y is equal to mx will pass through the origin. Like this, complete the second question. All the equations of the form y is equal to mx will pass through the origin. Students, all problems are same model. This is also we have to draw the graph. But it is not x and y, there is some constant also, it won't pass through the origin. So we know how to draw the graph, same procedure. Take some x values. If we take x is equal to 0, 2 into 0, 0, y is equal to 11 by 3. 11 by 3 is a fraction. You have to, it is difficult to locate that 11 by 3. 11 by 3 you can locate, but little inconvenient. If it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it is easy. But 1.5, 1.6, 1.3, little inconvenient. So avoid getting the fractions. So I will take instead of x is equal to 0, I will take x is equal to 1. 2 into 1, 2. 11 minus 2, 9. 9 by 3 is 3. So x is equal to 1 you take and get the y value. get the y value. X is equal to 1. Any values you can take, but if you get fraction, it will be inconvenient. So I am taking 1. See here, x is equal to 1. Take 2 into 1 plus 3y is equal to 11. What is y? 11 minus 2. 3y is equal to 11 minus 2 is 9. 9 by 3. 3. So I got y is equal to 3. Just look at. Try to avoid the fraction. Otherwise, if it is compulsory, then we do. Take one more. X is equal to 2, 2 2 is a 4, 11 minus 4 is 7, 7 by 3, again a fraction. Take 4, x is equal to 4, you take, x is equal to 4, you try. Take x is equal to 4. 2 into x value 4, 3y. Taking x is equal to 4, 2 into 4, 8. 11 minus 8 is 3. 3 by 3 is 1. I am trying to avoid the fractions. So try like that, you try. Next. X is equal to 5, 2 5 is a 10, 10 that side, 11 minus 10 is 1, 1 by 3. So let us take x is equal to minus 2. You won't get fraction. Take x is equal to minus 2. See here. 2 into x value minus 2 plus 3y is equal to 11. Minus 2 into 2 minus 4. Minus 4 that side plus 4. 11 plus 4 is 15. 15 by 3 is 5. 15 by 3 is 5. I am taking some values for x. Any values you can take, but generally if we get fraction, we can do it. But we have to be careful in plotting the fraction. 1 by 3. Suppose 1 by 3 means 1 by 3 is 0.6. So 1 by 3 is 0.33. So 0.3 we have to plot. So it will be somewhat incorrect. Try to avoid the fractions. So I took 1, 4, minus 2. So if x is 1, 2 into 1, 2. 11 minus 2 is 9. 9 by 3 is 3. So if I take x is equal to 4, 2 4s are 8. 11 minus 8. 11 minus 8 is 3. 3y is equal to 3. Y is equal to 3 by 3. 1. If I take x is equal to minus 2, 2 into 2 is 4. Minus 4 that side plus 4. 11 plus 4, 15. 15 by 3 is 5. 3 points enough. Points enough. I told in previously also 3 points are enough. Now draw the graph, x-axis, y-axis, same procedure. Same procedure. x1, y3. x1, y3. See here. x1, y3. x1, y3. 1, 3. x4, y1. x4 y1. See here. x4 y1 x minus 2 y5 x minus 2, see here, minus 2 x minus 2 y5 x minus 2 y5. So join these points, we will get a straight line. Join A to B, B to C with a scale. So this is our line. 2x plus 3y is equal to 11 line is drawn. Two x plus 3y is equal to 11. That's all. The question, we have one question here on the graph when x is equal to 1. See here. So you write same points, plot the points on the graph, join them, we get a straight line. We got a line. So plot these points on the graph. What points? 1, 3. X value 1, y value 3. X value 4, y value 1. X value minus 2, y value 5. I plotted these points on the graph. So first point here, second point here, third point here. Join them, we are getting a line. Same model. So plot the points on the graph, join them, we got a straight line. We get a straight line. Okay. So some conclusion is asked. From the graph, find the value of y when x is equal to 1. When x is 1, what is y? So use the scale. See, put the scale on this border line. X is 1. What is y? 3. When x is 1, what is y on the line? x1 means from 1 straight you see to meet the line. If x is 1, what is y on the line? Not somewhere here. x1 means y1, not on the line, you have to tell. On the line. When x is 1 on the line, what is y value? x1 means y value is 3. So, on the graph, when x is equal to 1, what is y? When x is 1, y is 3. X is 1, y is 3. That's graph is drawn and one question is asked. When x is 1, what is y? It is 3. That question also I answered. So same way, even if you have